Guten Tag, meine Freunde, Tuffelhunt here, and trying something a bit different. For one, it's been a while since I've done a solo commentary of any sorts. Two, I have Forza Motorsports 5. I think the only thing similar that I've actually done, well, I guess the sessions with Jeff on Test Drive Unlimited 2 and Dirt 3. I guess those are kind of similar. Not quite the same, but I mean, they're racing games. But really this is just a test to try out a setup. It's the most convoluted setup possible. I have my headset plugged into my phone, which I am using a voice recorder to record this audio, which I hope sounds fine and isn't too loud or anything like that, which I will then upload to a file sharing website so I can download it onto my computer and hopefully it'll sync up just fine. But I figured as a bit of a test, I'll do a simple race. Not with this car because it's not really a usable car. What car? This is actually a really good car. Also, I mean, there's not that many people that are subscribed to me. Well, relatively speaking, I only have 64 subscribers as of recording this. But I was thinking about doing something that involves whoever watches this and this game. I want drivers. Let's do 8. Highly skilled. 5 laps. That sounds good. Track is going to be, what track? I want a fun track, but which one? I really like the ugh, that yeah. The club circuit of the Bernese Alps. It's really fun. And to show what my assists are, this is what I have. It's braking only on suggested line. Hopefully, I can get to the point where I don't need the suggested line at all. But this is Forza. It's not like it's iRacing or anything like that. ABS is off, steering normal, traction and stability control off, manual shifting and damage, fuel, tire wear, all simulation. I am playing with a controller, not a steering wheel. Hence, normal steering, not simulation steering. And I guess we'll just go. But like I was saying, I also want to do something for anyone that views this, and what it is you suggest what car and class I use and what track. Well, maybe not track. Maybe I'll just. How about multiplayer? I never actually thought this through. I just started recording as a test for my audio setup, but yeah. Y'all suggest a car and class, and then I'll race multiplayer and upload my attempts at that. There's probably not going to be a lot of talking for the length of this race because I forget to talk while concentrating. Talking and racing at the same time takes a bit of practice and obviously I've not actually done it before. Well, not in a game like this. Test Drive Unlimited is obviously a bit easier because the driving mechanic, the driving physics and all of that are a bit more forgiving, at least in Test Drive Unlimited 2. It's been a little while since I played the first one for obvious reasons. I actually traded in my 360 so I could get my Xbox One. So I haven't played an Xbox 360 in quite a while. I think the last time I played it was last time I was over at one of my friend's house, which they don't have PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Because in all seriousness, they are a bit on the pricey side, depending on what you're comparing it to. I mean, comparing it to a car, they're relatively cheap, but comparing it to a piece of gum, they're quite expensive. Did I really just compare gum to a console? I don't know. I'm just rambling. This is really just a test. I mean, I kind of suck at doing solo commentaries anyway, so not surprised that I'm saying some of the strangest things. I did change the Drivatar difficulty, right? It is highly skilled. I mean, I didn't like shunt my way through the traffic or anything like that. Huh. Maybe I just need more drivers? Higher difficulty? I don't know. Thought it would have been... I just looked. It's 3 laps. It reset the game options when I chose a different track. So it reset the Drivatar difficulty. No wonder I got past them and haven't seen them since. Alright, so coming up on the final lap. Apparently that was not a clean lap. Huh. Wonder why. Did I bump into a wall? I don't remember. This commentary is going swimmingly. I mean, sitting here. I guess the entire point of a commentary is to talk to yourself, essentially. Even though you could technically say you're talking to the audience, but same difference really when you're recording a video. I completely lost my train of thought. Yay, I'm so pro at this. Oh my god. I'm still gonna upload it, even if I am failing horribly at speaking and thinking, really. In my defense, I did say I was bad at talking and driving at the same time, so there's no surprise there. What I'd really love to do is be able to get a proper steering wheel and pedals and all of that and get a subscription to iRacing. That'd be awesome. That was an easy win. Like, seriously, there was no challenge whatsoever. Do one more race. Me rambling to myself incoherently. And hopefully it actually saves my settings. This is a really nice car. I like the double spoiler. Yo dog, I heard you like spoilers. So if I saw that driving down the road, I'd probably be very confused. Just because it has... Well, for one, because there's an NSX driving down the road. And an NSX isn't a very common car in Alabama. Or really the United States, I don't think. But then again, I barely leave Alabama, so I don't know. But seeing one with a spoiler on top of its spoiler, that would just be a bit weird. Wait, did it say how? Was that highly skilled? Really? Huh. That, I, that was way too easy. Like seriously. I mean, I know I like the track, but I didn't think I was that good at the track. We'll do this. I really like the. Would that be the second corner of Rouge? I think that's how you pronounce it. Because of its length, though, it's not going to be 5 laps. Alright, so let's see if this is any more challenging. This car that I have is not a good, or it's decent top speed, but it's not really fast per se. Not for A class, especially. You can get a much faster car in A class, but it handles great. It's a bit weird. Depending on where you are in the corner, will depend on whether or not it oversteers or understeers. It's just kind of both. It does kind of both at the same time, which is good because it means it's nice and stable and fun to drive. Really, the only time it excessively oversteers is if you hit the curbs too aggressively. Then it doesn't like doing that. But then again, most cars in this class don't like doing that. Is that a Lotus 47? That looks like a Lotus 47. I wish I could get the Lotus 47. In all honesty, I just wish I had money. Money would be nice. I'm sure most people would agree. One thing about this track is that left hand turn, the second left hand kind of turn, you can completely cut that turn. Like once you do the right hand turn, you can just go straight and you'll go flying and be a cheater for the rest of your life. I hate it when people cheat in games like this. At least in multiplayer. I mean, in single player, I don't really care because it's single player. You're not affecting anyone. You're still a cheater, but you're not affecting anyone. But in multiplayer, it gives you an unfair advantage, and that's just not cool at all. Ow, what the, seriously? Obviously, it'll oversteer when someone bumps into the back end of your car. I guess I came out of that better than he did. Yay for 4-wheel drive. And we just got... Is that a Lotus 47? I can't tell. God, that thing is fast. Oh. That was not on purpose at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got a bit of frame stutter going there. Probably won't show up on the recording. Actually, later, probably during the week, Jeff and I, Exonic, we did a simple live commentary on Advanced Warfare. So I'll be uploading that throughout next week. This will be uploaded before those, obviously, because I'm telling you about it in this commentary. And in doing so, kind of have to upload this first now. Well, I guess I was planning to in the first place, originally anyways. Usually I would have the steering or the steering, the speedometer and all that on the right side turned off and just use the in-car stuff. But I was racing in a car and doing some multiplayer racing, and it revved about 7,000 or something like that, 7,500. But the tech or the whatever it's called, rev meter thing on the dashboard only went up to like 5,000 or something like that. So it was kind of difficult to time the changes. Usually I just try and listen to the sound, and you can tell pretty well that way. But it's nice just in the corner of my eye to see something that tells me a good indication of when I should shift. Oop, turned in a bit too early there. Pushed out wide. Obviously didn't hurt the race that much. Like I said, there's probably going to be times where it's just silence, where I'm not talking because concentration. I haven't quite had the practice of racing and talking at the same time, so concentration requires silence. At least when it comes to actually thinking about what I'm saying. Obviously, as the last race showed, I can talk without thinking, and that brings out some interesting topics, like comparing a console to a car and a piece of gum. But I guess a nice 20-minute video, or almost. It's actually, according to my timer here, going to be about 18 minutes. But I think that's good. Like I said, if anyone watches this and wants to give me a car and class to race multiplayer on, then I will do so. So I will see y'all later.